we are prepared for the conduct of this particular by-election for the Moses Garoeb constituency come this Friday, the 6th of January. As we speak right now, we are providing a refresher training course to all our polling officials. That is taking place today and tomorrow. And then on Thursday is when we will have the final verification, the final checking, but also the distribution of materials and the equipment that we use in this process to all our teams. Mm-hmm. And importantly, Thursday would then also be the day when we are deploying our teams to go to their respective duty stations, that is the polling stations where they would be expected to perform polling duty the following day, which would be the Friday, the 6th of January, for the polling process in this particular by-election. So in a nutshell, that is what we are looking at in terms of the activities between now until Friday, which is the day of polling.
Would you say that you're satisfied with the civic education to the eligible voters?
Yes, we on our part, I think we have really done what we could as part of our mandate. That is to ensure that we provide and we impart all the required information regarding the polling process, the requirements, what is expected at the polling station, the documents to be presented, and all of that. We've really done our part. But importantly also, in terms of generally providing civic education to the registered voters in this particular constituency, we have voter education teams on the ground that has been holding face-to-face sessions with the potential voters, but generally with the communities that reside within this particular constituency. We have been distributing flyers and posters, but importantly, we have really been utilizing the national language service channels on radio, which we consider really to be the most effective means of our public information campaigns. So from our side, we have done what we are mandated to do, given the teams that are operating on the ground, and I could say that I can really say that we're fairly satisfied with what we have done this far.
All right. Well, there are 41,206 registered voters in the constituency. So how many teams or polling stations are there, and the opening and closing time of these polls?
We have approximately 130 polling staff in total. They will be deployed to a total of 25 fixed polling stations. We have 25 fixed polling stations that has been determined at strategic places within the Moses Garoeb constituency. We are not operating any mobile teams. All of them are fixed polling stations, and the operation hours would be from 7 in the morning until 9 p.m. in the evening.
All right. Mr. Mujoro, anything else you'd like to add in this regard?
I think the important point to mention here really is the fact that this by-election is taking place during a very tricky time period where we suspect that most of the registered voters from the Moses Garoeb constituency may not have returned from their holiday destinations. You know, and obviously this may have an impact in terms of voter turnout. But I think we equally believe that there should be a substantial number of registered voters who would be within this constituency come this Friday. We really want to urge these people to go out there in big numbers and participate in this very important polling process so that they are able to cast their votes to the candidates of their choice. We also want to recognize the fact that voter and civic education really is not a sole or exclusive duty of the Electoral Commission. Political parties and candidates also have a vested interest in electoral outcomes, and therefore we really urge them also to do their part to inform the communities about the process. But all in all, we really want to urge all our registered voters to come out in numbers and participate in the by-election come this Friday.